Obstacle or fire? I'll post the comment down here because I've got no chance of pronouncing that first one. You commented on driver's view, Route 34A, Piccadilly to Worsley, in Viral 400. You commented, what is your reaction when people don't have their, I think you mean their fare, would you get fired for allowing to travel without a pass? Simple answer is no. What happens is, it's up to the driver's discretion. If you believe they're vulnerable or they're in danger or whatever, then technically you can't refuse them the travel. If you believe like it's an adult and they're in the safe, no harm's going to come to them, you can leave them at the side of the road. Or if they become aggressive with you, normally the way I used to do it is I used to ask, why don't you have your fare? And if you got a fair answer, or the other one I used to use, especially on nights, was, you can make me laugh, give me a good story why you don't have the fare, then you can travel. And 9 times out of 10 they used to come around with a very good answer, and it used to be quite cool. I used to have a guy on nights who used to get on at Bellevue, he always didn't have the fare, and I turned round to him, I said, this is the last time you've got to have the fare next time, mate. And I pulled up the next night, he seen it was me and he went, I'll wait for the next one. What he didn't know was I was the next one as well. But then the week after, because we only did nights on 2 nights of the week, he used to give some money up. It wasn't always the $2.50 or whatever the night fare was at the time, and I just used to print a ticket out for the amount he gave me. A lot of the time, as long as he offered, he was homeless of some description, I'm not too sure, but I seen it, as long as he offered the money, I would never take it from him, because I knew his situation, he explained it to me and what have you, and I believed him, so I wouldn't take the money from him. The whole goal of what it was he offered the money forward for the fare. But essentially, when the inspectors get on to do a revenue check, they'll ask you, is everything okay, driver? That is your cue to go, yeah, I've let them on for free. If you don't say that, then they get in trouble, and not so much you, but if you're caught not checking tickets often enough, then they may pull you in for not checking tickets. Depends on the company of that, but essentially no, you wouldn't. But I always used to answer the inspector's question of, is everything okay, driver, of as far as I am aware. At that point you're not saying yes, everything's fine, and no, everything's not. You're going, as far as I am aware, and I have been able to check, everything on this bus is good. At that point they'd go down the bus, check the tickets, they'd check your condition card, they'd take your running board number and all the other stuff, and then they'd get off the bus, or they'd travel down the road with you while they check the tickets. So, but after several years in the game, especially at Stagecoach, I just gave up caring, quite frankly. Anyone could get on with any ticket, I couldn't care. Just a bit of gun paper, I really didn't care at that point. Mainly because when someone didn't have a ticket and they kicked off with you, they're punching the screen. Stagecoach's answer when you got on that radio and asked for assistance was, just let them travel. Sorry, but no, that's not backing me up. And if anything happened, you was always at fault. So I just gave up in the end, and that's what a lot of attitude you'll get from a lot of the drivers, is they don't care. I hope that's answered your question. Thank you so much for commenting, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the other videos, and I look forward to your other comments.